Hello everyone, this is Everyday EDC and I'm Ro with your Everyday EDC. Today I have a little story and a little presentation. This is the unfinished promise. This was something dedicated to my cousin Edwin, who had unfortunately passed away from cancer. He was a great man and someone to be admired. I've already posted a picture of me and him at a cookout and enjoying ourselves. And in that picture you can see that he is actually carrying a paramilitary 3. I didn't know that fact until well after he passed away, and my mom had sent me that picture just to commemorate his memory. I had already started working on this knife well before I received that picture. Edwin was a very special person to me, and without him, not only would this knife not exist, but this channel wouldn't exist. Because I was always a fan of knives. Any man growing up as a millennial would know that, or even anybody would know that knives are more than just a tool and more than just a weapon for self-defense. It's something that can be something in between. It can be pocket candy. It can be a conversation starter. Edwin always talked about he wanted a nice knife to show off to his friends, but that was also a workhorse. He lived in New York, so it was problematic. He felt free whenever he would come down to see me, and it was great having him. I was lost without him for a long time, and I got into knives. I was always in love with them because of my mother. She always had an extensive knife collection. But Edwin made me see them as more than just a tool or more than just something for self-defense. So I got lost in the creation of this knife. Actually, during the time of COVID, I needed something to do with my hands. And video games weren't cutting it. So I found a nice knife that I liked, the Para 3. I thought it was beautiful. Bought it twice. And just started looking into it and realizing, oh my God, there's a whole other world of knives out there. So I delved deep. I went in and I went all in. I loved my paramilitary 3, but I thought it could use a little upgrades. That's where the 5x5 pickpocket comes in, 5x5 customs. That's where, I don't even really know what we call this in the community. Knife ring, karambit ring, but got this from the Wise Men Company. Hard to get your hands on, but if you can get it, the craftsmanship is impeccable. The knurling is comfortable, it's smooth, and it's rounded. The inside feels like it was meant. More like it feels like a piece of jewelry more than anything else. The pocket clip, famous from Lynch. Lynch clips are the best, undeniable. The screws and the lanyard plug are all titanium from Flytanium. And like I said, I delved deep. I went hard and heavy. And there was one person I really wanted to show this to, and it was my cousin. But at this point, Edwin had already gotten his wings. I wanted to show him so bad, and that's when my mom sent me the picture. And that's when I realized, without knowing it, I was making this knife for him. And then I realized it doesn't have to be sad. That every time I pick up a knife and I customize it, it's going to remind me of him. This isn't a channel to dedicate time to the dimensions and the steel and all that other things. This is a place to tell stories and have knives that go along with them. And sure, sometimes I will just show a pretty knife and there won't be that deep of a story. But this video is the first video of my channel. And this knife was the first knife in my collection. So it seems fitting to start here. If you have any questions about my blade, how long it took me to make it, how much money, time-wise, compared to what the prices were to what they are now, I'd be more than happy to answer them. And if you have any questions about my cousin, I would be so proud to let the world know about him. I'm sorry I'm choking up a little bit. He was more than just my cousin. He was a good man and a good friend. And not only is this knife dedicated to him, but this channel is as well. I hope that we can go on a few adventures together, that you guys will stick around with me and know that as this channel grows, so do my skills at videoing my knives and documenting them. And if you have any questions about anything in this video, not just this knife, the handkerchief, anything on this, I'll be more than happy to relay that information. And with that, I hope you all have a lovely day. And this was Ro with Everyday EDC.